Hey, field agents, the FBI here. Today we're going to cover protecting your tiles from the tile hitters. Every so often you run across little troublemakers like this. It's a little next to nothing guy. Usually it'll be somebody's farm. He even tried to hit my tiles, which I knew what he was doing, so I sent Jinko out with some heat. I let him zero himself. That's about his full power. I sent Jinko out representing, and then he came back again for a second dose of the same tile. I didn't even move the tile. Anyway, here's some of the things you can do to safeguard yourself. One, now I did that because we only got one tiler and the rest of the server's doing normal, and with that you can gauge it off. You see the power of you see his power, so automatically you know what his capabilities are as far as what he's able to hit. Well, once you launch that much on the tile, he can't overhit that. Two, go to, like on my team, go to one of these reports that you lose in. Just like this. Look at his buffs. Okay, and now like this player, if your buffs match his buffs, and usually it's because you're sending your Jinko out without the war armor. If you have to, and just when you're dealing with this, you may have to send your war armor instead of your gathering armor, just until the tiler stops. But anyway, so we see the buffs that he has, and given that your buffs overcompensates his, I think going with the range ground combo is the best way to halt them, and that's just to launch them and forget about it. If that's not a good option for you, there is a second alternative. The second alternative is these little close to being limited to doing these little close to base ones. What they're going to do is he's either going to come right up to them and hit them, or he's going to be far away and they're going to put a line. Well, if you got experienced players, as soon as they see that line, I can tap this, and I should be able to tap and get them off the line and hit them pretty fast. And you should be able to pull your tile up. Like as soon as you see it, you should be able to tap it, pull your tile. And on the other hand, most people know this, but if you gather in the center of the forest, these tiles cannot be, you cannot shield when you're in the forest, even when it's not server. Nobody can shield in the forest. So that's a good place to put your tiles when there's a tile hitter, because that means he won't be able to come right up to it. He won't be able to come right up to it and do the tile hit. Now I'm still using my Jinko. Well, my Jinko, my buff succeeds him, so I don't have to change the armor. But I'm also using the right Jinko. So yeah, plant them around the base. If that doesn't work, plant them in the forest, and if you can, overpower him with a split ground and range combo, because it's going to force him. Well, he tried to split up too, but it didn't work out well. It's going to force them not to be able to straight slide hit you. If you go all ground, they'll hit you all mount, and they'll have the ability to have a single overpowering hit on you. At least when you break it up into two, they won't be able to 100% have the advantage. There'll be at least some crossover, since they have the pre-strike advantage. They lose that on having a dual unit. That's also why I pre-ring with dual attack types. Anyway, I'm keep it short. I hope somebody takes advantage of this, and if you have a little cockroach bothering you, this will help you smash it. We'll see y'all around.